Take 3, people. Take 3. Okay. Well, hello. My name is Abigail Workman. You may not know this about me, but I have something called autism spectrum disorder or Asperger's. Disorder isn't really right, though. It is really a brain difference. My brain works differently than yours in several ways. Interests, behaviors, communication, and socialization. Spectrum is like a rainbow and refers to the colors of a rainbow. It means some people with ASD think or act in ways I don't. Okay, do you guys mind if I do this musically? Okay, you may not, so I'm just gonna do this normally. Spectrum is like a rainbow and refers to the colors of the rainbow. Yeah, I did that. Everyone with ASD is different. And I have a high functioning autism or Asperger's. Autism means I have difficulty communicating and forming friendships. It also means I understand language differently and trouble with abstract concepts. When I talk to you, you might say very little, but think what might be going on. But this, if you can see the picture, that's going like kind of crazy. This is what might be going on in my head. Another example is when people use expressions that I've never heard of. One time I was in the car with my mom reading a road atlas. I asked my mom how to take my eye out. I was confused because the book said, keep your eyes out. Keep your eye out for American license plates. I thought it meant literally to take my eye out. Yikes. I like ASD because it is not like germs and it is not contagious. They don't really know what causes ASD, but they think it is something you have when you're born. They don't really know what causes ASD, but they think it is something you have when you are born. Plus, it's kind of cool because it means my brain works in some really interesting ways. For example, sometimes I get really interested in one subject like history, science, or reading. I don't know. I know lots about these topics. I may talk about them a lot. Maybe. But it doesn't mean I'm not interested in what you have to say. Sometimes I forget to ask. Be patient with me. Also, I get great friends like you, but sometimes I have trouble understanding what you're trying to say. This is part of my autism. Okay. Here's an example. My brain doesn't notice the same things yours does. Often I see only pieces of what is going on. A book my mom got me helped me understand how this works. Let's say someone is mad at YOU. That person might look something like this, if you can see the picture. You might see that and understand you step on her toe. Sometimes I see or hear one of these things, but not everything. Or my brain may not understand the combination of things. I'm not sure because I'm not that much of a brain expert, you know. Okay, this can lead to misunderstandings. Sometimes I may see something that seems unkind or off topic. My brain is simply trying to catch up, and I may have missed something important. I may even argue with you, which would probably not be good. I'd probably have a meltdown afterwards, which I will bring more about that later. Try to remember that my brain doesn't work the same way as yours. Another thing you may have noticed is that I get upset with loud noises or strange smells. This is part of my autism. My brain has trouble sorting out information. So the world can be filled with distractions like buzzing lights or ticking clocks or students in the hallway talking. It is all really loud to me. And my mom says I have superhero. Super hearing, not superhero. It's kind of my superpower. Other things bother me too. Smells that make me feel sick. Smells might make me feel sick or even gag. Sometimes a light touch feels like a push. Like a shove or something like that. So please don't push me. Or touch me too much. Just give me a medium touch. How about that? All these things can feel like a flood. And sometimes I get overwhelmed when my brain gets tired. And I even cry or have a meltdown. Things are difficult when I have meltdowns. If I'm crying hard, get a t-shirt. But do not try to help. It might make things worse. Usually I like to be alone in a quiet space, get a drink of water, and calm down. There are lots of good things and bad things about having ASD, and I can't talk about them all because, well, that could be boring, boring. But after the video, I'm happy to answer questions if you want. Just remember, having ASD means I do things differently than you, but I really want to be your friend forever. The end. If the video's over.